Bless up my family, yo, it's Highly back at it again with another video, but this one is special. Today I'm gonna share with you guys for the first time the full story of how I got into making Jamaican Roots Tonic. Yeah, stay tuned, man. Yeah, so it was the year 2012. I had just graduated high school and everyone thought the world was coming to an end. So what did I do? I followed my dreams to become an audio engineer. You know, I always loved music. Music was always my passion, still is. I went to school and long story short, I was a year into my 2-year degree and I noticed that every single piece of curriculum or material that they taught us all stemmed back to here, YouTube, right? So after a year, I just got frustrated and I dropped out of college. My parents were so irate, but something inside me felt like I was exercising faith, you know? Within a week after leaving college, dropping out, I met someone named Doc. Allow me to introduce you to Doc.
Stimulant, wow. It tastes nice, man. From stimulant you get stimulation. Stimulation cause you to have circulation. Circulation cause you to have erection. Erection make you have ejaculation. And nation you have building a creation, you know boy. Just drink a stimulant, man. Look for me, for example. 81 years old. From me I drink stimulant, man. They say we can't stand up on one foot. Think this a thing, yeah, man. It make me to a figure. Although me a 81, but I saw me bad with me liquor, man. The stimulant. Stimulant. How you get the stimulant is the cayenne pepper is the best pepper. But bird pepper is the hunger pepper that strengthens and relieves the heart. So whenever you use bird pepper, you know it don't irritate. It don't stimulate. So this name stimulant because it stimulates and causes the blood to circulate. You have chain root in there. Chain root is a root. Where I tell you, it strengthens your bone, man. It make me feel my bone get strong. I'll do it, you see it stays so, but you're strong, man. Them something I may drink. But the younger thing is, when you have the right combination of the herb, you're alright. You know, notice a cow. Cow eat grass and it round and shine and thing, and them cow where you see get fast food feed, man. Different grass, then can't healthy like the cow where eat grass. Right? So well of them thing, yeah, man. Chicken, all them something there. Too much of one thing good for nothing, man. Go and sip your wine, yeah. It's a real roads wine, man. Stimulant.
That taught me a lot of things. He taught me how to farm. He taught me how to identify herbs and then use those herbs to make certain tonics that's been in our Jamaican culture for years and centuries. So even like remedies for babies, you know, who have lots of cough and mucus congestion, you can mix coconut milk and garlic and that will lick out any cough in the baby. So it was so much remedies that he taught me. I wrote them all down in a book. But the number one remedy and the number one elixir that he would make would be the Roots Tonic. So I spent like around 2 years shadowing Doc, you know, and learning how to brew roots, how to properly ferment it, how to sweeten it, what to sweeten it with, what not to ferment it in. A lot of different things, which you can get in the Roots book right here. After a year or two, he then moved to Rhode Island and we lost contact. And I'm not gonna lie, when I lost contact with Doc, I kind of stopped making roots, stopped learning about herbs, and I went down a path of more so partying, drinking, eating greasy and unhealthy food, not taking care of my body and my temple. And I literally started getting a health scare. You know what I'm saying? The first health scare was when I woke up one morning and decided to take a shower. And in the shower, I'm realizing my hand is twitching like this, you know? So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So after a while, I start convulsing and going to my chest, and I end up having a seizure inside the shower. I thought I was gonna die. I'm laying in the middle of the bathtub. Water is just beating on my face, going up my nose, in my mouth. And I'm here thinking like, okay, this is how I'm gonna die. And God had another plan for me. I went to the hospital, they tried to give me Keppra, a whole bunch of different prescriptions and pharmaceuticals. And it's like, God was giving me a wake-up call. I didn't realize exactly what it was, but he was shaking me up to take my life more serious. As a 19, 20-year-old, you know I didn't listen. Or I didn't like, not that I didn't listen, but I didn't catch the message. You know, and he gave me another scare. My second scare was when my appendix ruptured inside of me. You know, I had to rush to the hospital and get it surgically removed. The doctor said that it ruptured inside of me, and I got there at the right time, because if I didn't get there at the right time, it would have, a lot of the pus and just the liquid from the actual organ would have spread to a lot of different vital organs. It would have messed up my organs, and it would have been impossible for them to like reverse that. They opened me up, they took out my appendix, they cleaned out what needed to clean out, all the fluid from the actual appendix. Now I was without an organ. That led me to go down a deep rabbit hole on the internet. I learned that the appendix acts as the body's factory for producing good bacteria within the gut. Instantly, when I learned that, it's like a light bulb went off in my head. I learned that the roots is actually a probiotic caused by the fermentation that increases good bacteria production within the gut. So it's almost as if the roots chose me. I didn't choose the roots. I technically need the roots to import good bacteria into my gut, more than the average person that has an appendix working around the clock, creating new bacteria cells. You see, if I don't drink roots on a daily basis or a weekly basis, my stomach would then begin to start bloating. You can see how them removing my appendix really affected my health. And the roots keeps me balanced. Not only does it keep my gut healthy and my gut in order, it gives me energy, it gives me stamina, it purifies my blood, it balances the hormones within my blood, it purifies my skin, it keeps me clean. You know, a lot of the herbs in the Roots Tonic have nervine properties, so it's good for my nerves, it calms me down. It's like a gift that just keeps on giving. So this is what I'm gonna give to the world. This all the knowledge that I've gained from Doc, from my own research. I know I'm not the only one that went through this. There gotta be someone out there that's going through the same thing I went through. They're probably looking at life like, yo, what do I do now? I just lost my appendix, or the doctor is saying I need good bacteria inside of my gut. Wherever the case may be, you may need a probiotic, you may need a blood cleanser, you may need a bone builder, you may need a muscle builder, you may need a stamina builder for your heart, right? And for your circulatory system. All those benefits come from one thing: roots. I'm not the founder of Roots. Roots found me.